Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more Civ 5 with the Filthy Tutor, Mr. FilthyRobot. How you doing? You holding
I'm
in there?
doing well, man. It's getting late for me, but I'm a little tired, but I'm doing well. I'm ready to power through this episode. Let's see what we can do.
So we're breaking the fourth wall here, letting you guys know that it's late at night. All right, so we got.
I think if you can hear it, I think I ought to at least explain.
So growth, right? We're trying to build all four of these cities tall, or would you rather do the 2-3?
I'm okay. Let's figure out what we're doing here. The first thing I want to do is I want to buy that warrior. So that is gold that I want to get rid of. So let's do this in order, because right now we're looking at it. We have 370 gold. Let's utilize this for some utility. Let's buy that warrior.
I thought we were going to utilize this to buy a whole bunch of tiles up against her. That's what that money was earmarked for. Remember?
Yeah.
You forgot. You forgot.
It's more along the timing. So okay, you can clear this camp by settling next to it. That will clear the camp. It won't give you the gold, but it will complete any city-state quest for clearing the camp.
Say that one more time. Settling adjacent to it will clear it.
Yeah.
What happens to the unit?
It won't give you the gold. It won't give you the gold for clearing the camp, but it will satisfy the city-state quest. And the unit will be fine, although it will be fortified and no longer in a camp. And then you can shoot at the city and slam it with the scout if you want.
Well, I do want to get Swiper here some action. This guy has been like pining for anything.
And he only needs 2 attacks to get the experience. So you could certainly decide not to kill the unit and still get the experience. That is certainly a viable alternative.
Once the camp is gone, how does the barbarian hand axe's AI change? Will he become more aggressive since he's no longer defending a tile?
He no longer cares about defending the camp. So he'll just go normal barbarian AI to roam around and pillage shit.
Well, he'll be adjacent. He'll be adjacent to 2 units. He'll attack the weaker melee strength unit. With this is 5 strength. The archer is 5 strength. So what's the toss-up?
I mean, you could fuck with that if you wanted to. For example, if you settle the city and move the archer to the hill, the archer then is a 5 combat strength, which is equivalent to the scout, but not fortified. So he would probably attack the archer over the scout if you wanted to do that. There's no real reason to do that. The only reason why we care about this at all is we probably want the experience from the scout, right? I would.
Which is interesting.
The city.
That's interesting because in Civ 6 we actually want the exact opposite. We usually want the experience on the ranged units. You notice that?
Yeah, that is true. We're gonna. I mean, this is barbarian. Like I do care about the scout stuff too. The scout having +1 range scouts is quite useful. So my personal preference here is settle the city.
Okay, quick question. Same as Civ 6, if you don't take the promotion, can you still earn experience?
No, the opposite. You will, I believe you continue to accumulate experience in Civ 5 if you don't sign the promotion.
So we could stockpile this for later, and if he ever takes damage...
Let's double test it, but I'm pretty sure we can. But the problem is you won't be able to end your turn until you've assigned the promotion unless he's shot. So every turn that he shoots, you can delay assigning the promotion. But if he has a turn where he can't shoot, you have to assign the promotion before you can end the turn.
Okay.
Makes sense?
Yeah, okay. So we'll okay, this is clearly Testy McTesterson. Aw. Testy McTesterso. It cut me off. That's just so mean. Whoa, why did it default back to Archer? Anyway, okay. Process turn. Okay, unit promotion. What do we do next?
Okay. What? All right. I thought we talked through this turn. If we haven't talked through this turn, all right. Let's take a look around here. So
you wanted to buy the warrior.
My personal preference is let's get this free worker. So let's buy the warrior. We want a swordsman anyways. Let's grab the warrior. There's a pretty decent chance he ends up on that hill next turn. If he doesn't, we can chase him with the warrior while moving south with something else.
Okay.
Don't shoot him because we don't care. It doesn't make any difference. When a worker is captured, it gets healed to full. So we can shoot it if you want, but the city doesn't gain experience. So there's no real benefit to doing that.
Yeah, target practice. Right. But anyway, if you have a military unit already in the city, you can't build more. You can't buy out units, right? Same as Civ 6?
Yes.
I believe that's the case. I just want a little quick confirmation there. Ooh, our city is 5 in the capital. When did that happen? And why is it bigger?
Why is it bigger?
Oh,
do we have any?
It's
Yes, it is.
We just got that. Okay.
Landed elites. Good call.
Okay. I was like that.
I want to get these pastures improved. So that unit.
We got that one.
Yep. Okay, this is important. We haven't talked about this yet. For that worker on the silk.
Yep. Here.
I want you to move him 1 tile northeast, and I want you to build a farm.
Why on earth would we build a farm if we're going to build a pasture?
You'll like it. You'll like it so much. Hit farm. Go ahead. Now hit cancel. Okay. So the worker, to move from the silk to the cattle, that's his entire move. He can't start improving the cattle till next turn, right?
Gotcha. Yep, he couldn't have done it till next turn, so he just basically stole...
A turn of farm building for free. Do you like it? I thought you might.
Right, because altogether between this turn and the next turn, we have 4 movement points, and if we went 1-2, then on this here, we would end up spending 2 turns to do 1 action instead of going 1-2,
Yes.
1-2. Gotcha, that's really clever. How'd you figure that out? You're a smart guy.
Experience?
Wait, no.
Again, like,
Here's what you're gonna say. Here's what you're gonna say. Players taught me. Multiplayer taught me. I haven't learned anything actually. Never figured out anything else for myself. I just play this game a lot.
No, but it all blends together to some level. I don't remember which of this stuff I figured out versus which has been taught to me by other players. It's just a matter of what is the optimal path. Like, part of the exploration when you're playing with other human beings is, and this is one of the things that's great when we do the collaborations. It's fantastic for Civ 6 for both of us, not just you. It's not like you're just learning Civ 6 from me. I'm also learning Civ 6 by working with you. It's because we ask these questions and make the optimal stuff for that. So I don't remember where I found that out because it's been too many hours since I played that. But it is something that is a huge efficiency boost on workers to do things like that.
Yeah, that's very smart. I like it. And I could see how that would even become more important if you somehow managed to get a policy or idea or whatever that gave you like 3 movement on workers. Is there anything like that?
Persia can get 3 movement on workers.
Yeah, so that you would be able to use that far more often then.
Yep.
Can he? Does it consume all of his actions, or is it one action?
To build something, it consumes everything. It takes his entire turn to finish to start improving anything.
So just like Civ 6, gotcha. We're not going to buy tiles.
Well, we could.
We could. That's what I'm thinking. Like this 3-1 is looking pretty appealing, but
well, I don't want to buy the cattle. I don't care about that. It'll grow there sooner or later, anyways. What I do want to buy is I want to buy both that hill, the 105 tile, and the 85 tile. That one. Yep. So we need to wait at least 1 turn to get 180 gold.
You mean 190?
Well, 190 is more than 185, which is what we need to get both those tiles. Or 190. Yeah, no, it's 190, 85, and 105. Yep. Next turn, 190.
Okay, don't let Filthy do any more math. He's getting tired.
It's late. I'm drinking.
Okay. Processing turn for player. We are settling. We've decided to clear the camp, get the quest with Kathmandu. Now we should have, since we were planning to clear this, we probably should have guaranteed him because we could be five opinion higher now.
I honestly don't care that much.
You just don't do that? Okay.
Yep. So I'm curious now, how much is it worth? Should be 45, I think. So we have a quest to clear this camp, and we're at 0 with Kathmandu, so we can see how much it gives.
So just settle, and that's it for now. Okay?
Yep.
Okay, the final city is Helsinki. How many city names are stored for each civilization?
It's a lot.
If you never hit the end of the list and like have it wrap back around?
I haven't.
Okay, so this is a clear shot to make him weaker so it's easier to take less damage?
No, it's not a clear shot at all. It's how much do we want to exploit this guy for experience versus how much do we want to move our archers over.
Well, we don't really care to stop him from blocking that tile. That's not a big deal.
Right, so we can leave him around. So I'm kind of tempted. I think we have a little bit of time still. I'm kind of tempted to farm him for a little bit of experience. So let's farm him.
Okay, well, we're on flat terrain. We could move and then start working in that direction and still probably get an extra.
It won't make any difference because if you look at the tiles over there, they take 2 movements to move into, all of them.
What, all these things here are gonna?
Yeah, all 3. So if you look, it's copper, the deer grass, the grassland, the plains deer, wooded plains deer, and then the wooded tile. So it makes no difference if we move the archer or not.
I was just trying to be smart, but no. So we do take the shot then.
I like the thought. Yeah, sure.
Would you rather get him out of the city so that he can attack back? We get more experience that way.
That's interesting. I guess yes, that's fine.
But if we do that, we can't attack.
The thing is, what I want to do, I would actually attack. So there's a difference in defending and attacking for experience. You gain more experience for attacking than defending.
What?
So,
no, that's different. That's in Civ 6 is the exact opposite. Being attacked gives you way more. Like if you have a scout,
a range unit shooting. Okay, so I guess we haven't talked about this. I just assumed. All right, I'm going to stop assuming. Let's pretend no one knows anything about this, and let's look at this way. If that scout were to attack the barbarian, you gain 5 experience because it's a melee attacking another unit, and that's 5 experience. If
always.
The scout,
just so always.
That's 5. Yep, that's 5 for a melee attacking another unit is 5.
Unless it's a barbarian and you're already level 3, right?
Yes, in that case you get nothing. Okay. 0.
Not even on the defense.
Archer shooting that, not even on the defense once you're capped up. The archer shooting that is going to be 3 experience. If the melee unit was defending another melee unit, it would be 4 experience. If the archer was defending another unit, melee or ranged, it would be 2 experience.
And you've just memorized all these numbers.
Yeah, and I'm not even 100% certain now about the 2 experience. It might be 4 if you're defending a melee and 2 if you're defending a ranged.
See, I thought it was...
You also get additional experience if you're attacking a city compared to a unit. But not if you're defending a city compared to a unit. Yeah, I know, right? It's like, just fuck you. Like, that's all
yeah.
Like,
all right, let me write this down. I'll be back after I write my book. 1 second. I'll have like an extensive note sheet that I have to cycle through every episode.
So, okay, here's what we want to do. We want to set this barbarian up so it does minimum damage to a scout, but we want to be able to attack that barbarian twice with the scout, because 2 melee attacks with that scout will give it 10 experience, which gives it a promotion, which gives it +1 sight. So we want to wound it, but not kill it with the probably the archer over the city, because the city's 9 combat strength, the archer's 7, so it's a weaker shot. Yep, shoot it once. What's the mouse over the scout attack on that? That's a little sketchy. Yeah, do it anyways. It won't kill you, but you might not be able to slam it twice.
But he's zoned, so he can only go to these 4 provinces.
Yeah, we're not worried about running away. We're worried about what if he attacks the scout. And it won't kill him at half health on the scout. Yeah. Okay. And you saw you actually didn't take half. It said you were going to take half, but you only took 45 there, which is less than half.
We did
the
go.
archer has experience. He goes
12,
over his 10.
And I was gonna say I thought it was only 2 experience to attack, and I was right. I didn't say it, but yeah, we only got 2, not 3. You said 3.
It is 3.
Nope.
I don't know why that's 2. I don't know if that is barbarian, if that is the fact he already has a promotion holding, or if it's 3 versus a city and 2 in general. It might be 3 versus a city and 2 in general for the 3.
I think that's what I anecdotally remember.
Yeah, but okay. Okay, that may actually be accurate, but the differences are attacking cities versus defending versus attacking.
So you have to drink now.
I'm doing it.
Your liver is going to die. So ironworking was the preferential one because it's going to protect us better against the AI.
Which is cheaper right now?
195, and so again we went back and there was that question about the 5. See, I was saying 3 again on everyone. That's got to be the overlap from the previous tech turn. So we figured that out. So this is 195. This is 117. Clearly that's cheaper. I mean, you can see based on the turn counts. Are you talking about the discounts? What do you mean cheaper?
Yeah. So how discounted is ironworking versus how discounted is construction right now?
So we got 195, 195, 195. This one's cheaper. This one's more expensive. So it's been these 3 have been discounted a little bit.
Yep.
A little bit, but these ones have been discounted. This one's been discounted the most. Versus 117, 105, 122, and then that one doesn't really count because it's weird.
Yeah.
So of these 3, the cheapest one is mathematics. Then
I guess I'm tempted to go ironworking right here. The only time I'd want to do construction right now is if we're just about to be attacked by Portugal. If that is the case, I'd want construction. Without that in mind, the best way to prevent them attacking us is getting ironworking.
Right, because of the military melee strength. Gotcha.
Yes,
okay.
Exactly.
Fair enough. And then
all
finally,
right,
our new city.
Granary.
Yeah. No question.
Yep. And I would lock in that bison, which I like, and make it production focus. So the other thing to notice is because that copper has been... See the blue borders now? See the different color from the bison versus the copper? This is based on which city now has priority to that tile.
Yeah, that makes sense. So we can cycle between the cities and see that we've locked that bison. If this bison weren't being worked, we should definitely transfer it to the city that could use it. Yeah. But we're currently we're trying to grow the capital, and we're never going to give up the bison.
It's particularly worth noting when you have something like iron that is shareable by 2 cities, like especially an improved iron, that you should, for the maximum for the min-maxing, when your city's about to grow, you should swap which city owns the iron so that it can grow to that tile when it grows.
That's really, really excessively min-maxed. You do that while playing like crazy multiplayer games on quick speed?
Yes.
Damn. Okay, you're taking it to the next level, apparently. Right. I don't think there's anything else to do here.
Nope, we have 4 cities. I'm happy. Where did the worker go? Did he move to tile we wanted, or did he get captured? Yes, he did. We was going to some camp we don't know about, but that's okay. We purchased the warrior, grab him before anyone else does. Free worker. We're pretty excited about that. I'd keep it. Yeah, this is going to prevent us from building any workers. That's fantastic.
Swedish. Okay. It says Swedish worker, Milanese again.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Looks good. Okay, we're at 0 happiness. Are we growing at all?
growing at all? What? Where?
Yeah, just zoom out. Okay, 3 turns, 6 turns, 4 turns, and 3 turns. So we have a little bit of time to get a luxury online. And we are working on the gems. We ought to have the gems online before we grow. Should be good. See, this is what I was worried about. See what I'm talking about in terms of... So, will that kill him? Yeah. So this is the problem that I was worried about.
Well, he hit us, so what if we just fortify and let him hit us one more time? That'll give us 4 experience, and we should level up.
That's not... No, you get 4 experience for defending against a melee attack. You don't get 4 experience for defending against a ranged attack. I think you get 3, though, so that might be enough. So yes, if you fortify, that may be enough.
Okay. Out of curiosity, if we finish this chop, we're going to get 13. Which I think you said could be more if it was within our borders.
Yeah, you want to see what the difference is if we purchase it? I'm curious too now. I don't actually know the difference off the top of my head. And that's not a tile that's going to grow too easily because it is we want to buy the 2 tiles on Portugal.
You love earmarking your money for multiple things at the same time, don't you?
Yes, I do.
We can't buy it while he's in it, can we?
Yes, we can. Kicks him out.
Can we control where it kicks him to by buying in a specific order? We trap him? We put him right in the center and say you can never leave? Make a little circle around him?
You could buy around him. Yes, you can do that.
Ultimate trolling. Okay, so this is far more important, right? This is the most dangerous thing in the campaign right now. We have to do this, right?
Yep, do it.
So we do both at the same time because we know it's going to piss her off.
Yep.
And,
bye.
Oh, you did the math wrong.
No, I didn't do the math wrong. It went up when you purchased tiles.
And you didn't account for it.
I forgot. You forgot. I warned you about this earlier.
I didn't forget. I don't even know. You're the tutor.
I told you. I was expecting you to remember this. This is why I tell you the information. Were you not taking notes?
Obviously not. I love how surprised you sound. That's horrible. Okay, so
that's kind of bad news because she's gonna bitch and moan about us. And you bought the worst of the 2 tiles first. The hill was more important than the flat.
Shoot. You should have said something. You should say always buy the better priority tile first. You know, if you don't say it, I am like a machine. Right, you're the robot, but I'm like a machine here. I'm a Roomba, like a little vacuum cleaner, whatever. Right, people love that. I was a Roomba long before that stupid little robot came out, by the way. But anyway,
by the way, mouse over Catman do. How much experience do we get with them, or influence?
50 on the dot.
Cool.
Was that this turn or last turn though? I think we did that last turn.
Well, if it was last turn, it would have been 51, which seems unlikely. So it probably was 50.
Yeah. All right, so that gives us. We are religious. They're giving us 2 faith.
That's amazing.
And as friends, they're not giving us dies. We have to become an ally for that. Yep. But we could have been at 55 if we'd guaranteed them. Never mind.
Yeah, it'd be still useless. No one cares.
I care. I don't. You made me break my train of thought. If you don't program me properly, I will make errors in judgment. So I chose this tile thinking I could just go click click. But you didn't tell me to process this. Have you done any coding before in your life? You're crying out loud. You're teaching a new AI sentient program here.
You know something else too? Remember that farm that we started with? We gotta make sure we're not continuing to work that farm. It's only efficient if you don't. It's only efficient if you cancel it. Which we did.
We did.
So we can work on the pasture. No, good. That's so much better. I wish we could fix this gold issue right now because I want to buy that other tile without pissing them off, and they're going to complain next turn, and they're going to require that you pledge that you won't do it again. So how do we get?
Well, are we? Are we going to do it again? You think they're going to require we pledge next time?
Goddamn hill as soon as we possibly can.
These are the only tiles we plan on buying from Sigtuna.
This is Deity AI. They cheat. So their border expansion cheats. So they are much more likely to get that tile than we are, even though it's the same distance from us, and it's the same. It's an unlikely tile to grow to because it's a rough terrain and it's a non-food rough terrain. Well, it's not non-food. But it's a rough terrain tile. So, but I want the tile because I want the hill.
Okay, so we're not using this archer. Should we send him east?
Yeah, send him east. Yeah.
Okay, this guy finished chopping a forest last turn. Pasture is culture. We want the growth anyway.
Good. Yep.
There's no other tiles to improve that make sense. We could chop forests.
Farms and pastures over here. Yep. Farms, we're going to be hitting civil service pretty early. That's a very important tech for growing specialist tradition. So, but okay. I do think pasture is better.
I'm just trying to internalize here the only time that little trick you just taught me works is if you need to move 2 tiles away and... Okay, so there's no opportunity for this here. I'm just trying to...
No.
I gotta catalog it in the brain, the noggin.
No, I think that's great. I think that's phenomenal.
Well, if you teach me something, I won't forget.
I'm really looking forward to learning a game off you too, because I hope I have that. I've been very impressed with how you learn. So I'm really hoping that I have similar levels of that. So, cheers.
That's a pretty fancy compliment there.
Yeah,
all right.
Well, I won't do it again. Just this episode.
You just tell me that I'm right on occasion, and we'll be best friends. I mean, that's all there is. It's all every now, if you just sort of follow me around, especially on like events that we go to in New York or whatever, just say, hey, by the way, Arumba, you're right, and I'll love it. I'll be all about that. So
perfect.
I didn't lock. We never. I don't know if we actually came back to the city. What would?
No, I think that's fine though. That would be the title I'd choose to work here, especially when we're building a building that gives us food. So.
Well, what about one population before? Would you move it off to like something else that we work that
absolutely. One population before, always 100%.
Yeah, I'll never remember to do that. That's too much work.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, we've got to take a break, but we aren't going to stop recording, are we?
We'll see about that.
Oh no, he's tired. No, he's not.
See you guys soon.
In a bit.